In today's webinar is number 3 of 12. It is the mindset of a moneymaker. As they say, you know, you've heard it said before that attitude is everything. And it really is true. The thoughts, this is what our attitudes are. It's the thoughts, it's the belief systems, it's the paradigms that we have, the way in which we see and perceive the world, the way in which we see and perceive the new home selling scenario that really affects our success more than anything. It really all does start with you and what's in your head and what's in your heart, okay? And so I'm going to share with you all today some of the mindsets and the attitudes that I have and that I had and that I have as a new home sales professional, as a trainer as well, that I believe, that I feel in the heart of my hearts really help set the foundation. They create the foundation of success in new home sales. So the first one, and this is absolutely huge. You know, a lot of you know that I was trained by Stephen Covey. Okay, I've co-authored a book with him. Stephen Covey is my #1 living hero. And I just added this. You know, I've done this webinar before, and I added this one to the mindset of a moneymaker because I think it's a really important factor, and it really is the first and foremost most important thing. But I'm on the phone. I'm going to show you all, share a story with you all. I'm on a coaching call. I was on a coaching call Saturday morning. Just this Saturday. Okay, so 2 days ago. I'm on a coaching call with a lady, and you know, it's Saturday morning, and she's calling me out of Texas. And I notice, you know, I don't remember what time it was here. Oh, I think it was about 11 o'clock California time, so it was noon or 1 o'clock her time. We were on the phone for 90 minutes. 90 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And think about it, on a Saturday morning, early afternoon for her, and in 90 minutes we were not once interrupted by a customer. Okay? That could be a problem. So she and I, you know, toward the end of the call, I commented on it. I said, you know, I noticed we weren't interrupted by a customer at all. She says, yes, nobody came in. And so one of the things that I wanted to share with you all in today's webinar when it comes to something like that is one of the mindsets and the attitudes of a moneymaker, of a winner, is that we don't go victim to that. Okay? So, of course, our conversation, our coaching call at that point shifted. Okay, let's not go victim to the fact that nobody's come in. What can you do? What is within your sphere of influence to bring business into the company? Okay, and we talked about some of the things that she could do to start bringing business in, because it doesn't help if we complain about the builder or complain about marketing or complain about anything else. It's like, what can you do? Okay, and to be unstoppable when it comes to these sort of things. So today's new home sales professionals are proactive about bringing business into the company. This is one of the most important things I'd say in today's marketplace, ladies and gentlemen, that I teach, okay, is how to bring business into the company, and I don't do it like any other trainer out there from what I can tell. Okay, but we're real proactive about it. It's the same thing that I train my team at Beazer to do. Okay, so the real pros, if you want to be a new home sales professional, you've got to be proactive about bringing in business, generating your own leads. Okay, we've heard it said, we hear it a lot, but it's really time to actually do it. We don't go victim to the marketplace, right? We look at ourselves in the mirror and do what we can. One of the things about being proactive is knowing inside yourself that you have the ability to powerfully affect the marketplace. Are we market makers? Well, not fully, okay? Not fully a market maker. We don't make the market. There's a lot of things that are beyond our control, and this is a lot bigger than we are as individuals. However, you do need to know and understand and hopefully accept this as your own belief, your own creed, that you can affect the marketplace, okay? And so this is what we do. This is what separates those that are consistent. Okay, in new home sales, in sales in general, we can categorize some people who sell as what do they call them, streak hitters. Okay, you make a sale and then you don't make a sale for a long time. But what keeps a salesperson consistent and what makes them unstoppable, okay, is doing the things that we need to do to consistently have business coming into the company so that we can consistently close sales and not let anything stop us. For example, this woman, she says, I'm not getting any traffic. There aren't enough signs. I said, do you have some A-frames? Okay, she says, yeah, I do. I have open house A-frames. I said, can you get some balloons? Go stick those out on the street. Put them in the back of your car and get them out the street. Whatever you need to do to direct traffic into your community that's within your sphere of influence. But ladies and gentlemen, write this down. This is not on one of the slides. Use your R and I. Use your R and I. Use your resources and your initiative. Your resources and your initiative. You know what resources you have. Okay? And use your own initiative. Don't let things like a lack of traffic, for example, stop you. Do what it takes to bring in traffic. So ask yourself, you always ask yourself, what can I do? What can you do? Another example, my personal example, okay, I'm in the business of sales still, okay, obviously, and I knew 8 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, that I was going into what's quote-unquote the slower time of year. Okay, this is quote-unquote the slower time of year. You all are in the exact same boat. Okay, the holiday season can be the slower time of year. And I'm going to suggest that this is the time of year that you up your game. This is the time of year where you step it up. You don't sit back because, oh, in December we're supposed to make fewer sales. No, no, no. You start prepping to make even more, okay? Just like in January. January can typically be slower for some, I mean, buyers are going to come back out in troves in January. But the thing is you step it all up right now to bring more in so that your sales are consistent so that you don't have these slower seasons, okay? So we always want to step up our game. This is what will keep us consistent. And like I said, be unstoppable. Be proactive about bringing business in.
I've got the power.